Y'all, I don't get how a man fresh out of prison can find a good woman in no time. And y'all, I'm not lying. I've been a probation parole officer for 3 years. So once they're released from prison, they're coming to me. Now, their address usually starts out, with the mom or a family member or something like that. But that next month they come and I see them, oh, they need to immediately change their address. Baby, they found them a woman. She's helping him pay his fines and fees. She's cooking for him. He's using her car and stuff. And I'm like, how? Like, you just got out of prison a month ago. Where did you meet her? What did you say? Like, I need to know, because it's men out here who's free working a 9 to 5 and they can't find a woman at all. They're still searching for that good woman. So I just want to know, what are these men in prison? What are they saying? Because this is crazy to me.
Pick up all of Professor Jokasey books, available right now on Amazon and wherever great books are sold. Join the Patreon class to get your game as sharp as your mind. Chettas.
All right, cool now. So first off, I'm just going to say shout out to the young lady for trolling. She trolling. She probably came across one of them videos and seen a dude, talking about modern females and all this goofy stuff and how there ain't no good woman out here. And she said, you know what? Let me talk about my job and how these criminals, felons, ex-convicts can get a female, but you so-called, quote-unquote, good man with good jobs and good credit, y'all can't find no female that's going to do nothing for y'all, that's going to get y'all straight, that's going to do y'all something. And it goes back to this, man. This thing is all about balance. It's going to balance itself out. These dudes who go to jail, first thing they understand, they learn that conversation is more important than observation. Second thing, when they get in there, they get their body right. They make sure when they come out, they know what to do with some pussy. So now they mouthpiece straight, because that's all they got to get money. You can't do nothing but run a good mouthpiece game and while you in prison. The key to a con is conversation type shit. So they gonna make sure they conversation on fleek before they even step foot on the outside. They gonna make sure they body right before they step foot on the outside. So a woman know when she hook up with this jail dude, she getting a dude who mouthpiece on point. She getting a dude who body right. So he gonna sex her good and he gonna talk her head off with all that extracurriculum that she ain't used to dealing with when she dealing with the simpism out here in the free world. Third thing these dudes do, they understand the beauty of a woman. What you mean by the beauty of a woman, Professor Jokasey? They not looking for nothing crazy. They not looking for nothing with a BBL. They not looking for nothing with who... You know what I'm saying? Who got a flat stomach. They not looking for nothing with all this stuff that these dudes like, that y'all dudes normally say y'all like when y'all, that's why y'all want to go get them exotic females and y'all want to deal with a younger woman, all that flat stuff. Dude coming out of jail, he don't care if she 40. Dude coming out of jail, he don't care if she got jelly rolls. He don't care if she 50 pounds overweight. He don't care if she got kids. This man is looking for a woman that's going to change his life. See, that's what you got to have your priorities in order. If you want the trophy wife, you got to understand 9 times out of 10 for most of you dudes, that's going to come with being a trickism. Hell, 10 times out of 10, I think it's going to come with being a trickism, depending on the age of said trophy wife you trying to get. If she 40 years old and she could still look like a trophy chick, then it might not come with as much trickism because she getting ready to age out of the game. And that also depends on how old the dude is. If the dude younger, then she might be the sugar mama. If you about the same age as the trophy wife chick, then it's still gonna come with the tricking. Jailhouse dude, he ain't worrying about that. He understand the beauty of a woman. He been around dudes for the past 2-3 years. So any type of female gonna look, when he put them prison goggles on and he get out, anything that got a trip to Splitsville is going to look beautiful to him. He going to see the true beauty of the woman. He not focused on the outside. He been around dudes for the past 3-4 years. So now he's willing to deal with something that you may consider of lesser quality, but he'll take that you consider to be trash, and he'll live like a king with that. While you out here trying to get what you think is diamonds, and that diamonds got you living like trash. This why she not giving the whole story. She not giving the whole story, because these niggas get out of jail, they not coming home to dime pieces. And if they left with a baddie and they come home to the baddie, 9 times out of 10, that baddie done had a child on his ass. That baddie ain't a baddie no more. That baddie done did what baddies had to do so she could take care of his ass. So they not coming home and they not getting no trophy wives. They not coming home. They not looking for the youngins, you know what I'm saying, in college and shit like that. Nah, you got to understand the game, man. The game is all about give and take. They're willing to offer a lot. So you might look at a woman dealing with that jailbird. You might be like, man, that woman a dummy. You don't even understand what that man giving to that woman. That man might bring security to that woman. That man might bring peace of mind to that woman. That man might cook, clean, and do all this shit. So when that woman come home, she come home to a spotless house. And she come home to a man who looking at her like she's actually sexy, while she try to get with one of these so-called dudes that got their shit together, and they looking at her like she done hit the wall. So you get out of this shit what you put into it. And the final reason why the jailbirds can get a woman that's going to take care of them and hold them down before a quote-unquote good man is because jailbirds understand who they need to be alpha with. They understand that alphaness only exists when it's mono versus immono. A man can only be alpha with another man. A man trying to be alpha with a woman is an example of a dude who's a bitch when he get around other dudes. You don't do that alpha shit around your female. You let your female see the other side of you. Your female's supposed to be nurturing you. You supposed to be nurturing her. It ain't no, you do what I say, da-da-da-da-da. You don't do that with no female. You do that when you dealing with a bitch-ass dude. You tell a dude, hey, bro, take your bitch ass over there, man, and get the fuck from around here, man. There's real niggas over here. We don't want you over here. You tell a dude, hey, bro, take your bitch ass to work, bro. I'm the boss. I'ma fire your ass. You alpha amongst other men. When you a leader of a military troop, you a leader of a gang. You a leader of a friend circle. You the alpha male of the pack. You be alpha around other dudes. Dudes in jail, they understand that. You don't do that alpha shit around your woman. Your woman is a flower. You don't give no rough energy, all that bullshit. Now, these niggas on YouTube will tell you this. This is why a lot of y'all be bumping y'all heads up against the wall with these bitches. Y'all be like, man, I'm trying to be alpha. I try to put my foot down with this bitch, and you ain't tricking behind that alpha shit you doing, and now you're wondering why your bitch ain't doing nothing for you. And then you see old Pookie and Ray Ray over here riding around in a goddamn Mustang while they woman at work. They riding around in their baby mama car. They doing all this flat shit. Man, they don't go home doing all that stupid alpha shit, bro. They don't go home trying to tell a bitch what to do. They don't give a fuck how a bitch think. They don't give a fuck how a bitch talk. They deal with females that voluntarily respects them. If you gotta act a certain way to get your woman to behave a certain way, you already lost the battle, bro. If that woman doesn't voluntarily respect you, man, you done lost the battle, bro. So that's just a couple of reasons why some of these Pookie and Ray Ray dudes be, they be straight when they deal with a female because they understand what it's about, man. You got to understand, you got to ask yourself when you start dealing with a woman, what you really want out of this woman. Then you got to ask yourself what you got to offer. Then you got to ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice to get what you want out of the woman? And once you can solve that mathematical equation, man, you be able to deal with damn near any female you want to deal with as long as you respect the solution to that mathematical equation. Don't let that shit go over your head. Y'all be cool on your stool. Understand I'm cooking with 2 peas in a pot. They ain't cooking at the stove ain't hot. I'm go case.
Join the Patreon class for brand new 1-hour specials to guarantee your mastery of the game every weekend. New mixtape by Professor Jokasey coming soon.
Promo alert!
Clear shit. Man, be hard The players is in the goddamn building, boy. Oh my good. Man, hey, man, I'm about to shit on these whole ass niggas, man. It's still a thing from the bus to take your post, nigga. You pussy ass nigga think I won't know, nigga. But how the fuck you gon' steal from the goat, nigga? Or fuck around, make me knock you for your whole nigga. I used to read Word Up magazine, salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine. I'm selling books, pussy niggas still stealing things. It's all good, still clean in the tangerine. Like a dope fiend, all crack at it. I had to take another crack at it. All of the money from this crack addict. Now I ain't never been no crack addict. Macking holes with my drug habit. I'm about to fuck this nigga whole like a jackrabbit. Infatuated, it's almost over now. I'm a side nigga, but now the hoe say she wanna leave her main nigga. That bitch cold nigga. They stealing things from my pussy, taking quotes, nigga. You pussy ass nigga think I won't know, nigga. Now how the fuck you gon' steal from the goat, nigga? I'll fuck around, make me knock you for your whole nigga.
Pick up all of Professor Jokasey books, available right now on Amazon and wherever great books are sold. Join the Patreon class to get your game as sharp as your mind. Chettas.